This is a dry bay leaf, okay? Dry
Right,
bay
I
leaf.
have a big thing of that at home. Yeah.
Oh, but your bay leaf is very different than my bay leaf.
No, it's
my
not
bay
dried. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, I have dried bay leaves. Yeah.
This is a curry leaves. You can break
Oh,
it.
curry leaves.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a kind of a bay leaf. That's what I'd say.
Dried curry.
Yeah, but dry because I have this from my garden. Okay, but this is the fresh one.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be using one for us today for our class.
Sunflower oil. Okay.
So we'll be using this bay leaf, few of the leaves of the bay leaf. I want you to smell.
Oh yeah, that
Right?
smells different.
Yes.
The one
So now I will turn on.
our bay leaves, I think, are laurel or something.
Yeah.
They're big like this, you know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is chewable. You can chew it very well. So this bay leaf, it is called it as a curry patta. This is a digestive carminative food. This is very, very good for our cleansing and detox and gut health. So that's why we use it in Ayurvedic food. If you smell it, it smells so good.
Nice.
So
where do you get the dried curry?
no, I just air dry.
No, I mean, can you buy that?
You cannot buy this. You can buy this.
Oh.
You can buy the wet one, and you can make it.
Right.
I grow mine in the garden, and I save it for my winter, and I have all this inside throughout the winter. So I have 4 to 5 plants, so which I use. But this is, you can also grow. I will share one with you. Okay. All right. So today we are going to make a khichdi for a moong dal khichdi with the rice. Optional, quinoa, grapes, or buckwheat for you. Okay. And then we are going to use these vegetables: carrot, eggplant, and florets of the cauliflower. So I have 1 cup of the eggplant, 1 cup of the carrot, and 1 cup of the cauliflower florets. And the florets are a little bigger one. Okay. So we will use garlic as one of the major ingredients, along with some of the dried herbs which I would like to use today. So I'm going to use cumin, ajwain, salt, cinnamon.
What was the second one?
Cumin, ajwain, caraway seeds, carom seeds,
All right.
ajwain, cinnamon. And then I have some of the spices. We are going to use turmeric, and we are going to use a little bit of garam masala, a little bit of red chili powder, paprika powder. Okay. Now, as the pan is hot and nice and warm, I'm going to use. I'm going to use today a safflower oil. Okay? Optional, I can use this and this. You decide. This is a olive oil. This is a safflower oil.
Okay.
So I will use this today for you in today's cooking. So we'll be using 1 tablespoon of safflower oil. Okay. So just 1 tablespoon. Alright. And as the oil, if you feel is nice and warm, then only you can try one of the seed of the cumin and check out the temperature. I would like to hear that cracking sound of the stuff. Okay. So one more time I will tell you, we are going to use these ingredients. Okay. So we have cumin seeds, we have carom seeds, ajwain, we have salt for taste, we have turmeric, garam masala, and red chili powder. And then I have a cinnamon stick, and I have 5 to 6 cloves of the garlic, chopped bigger in size and shape. Okay, so now you can hear it, the cracking sound of the stuff. So I'm going to, you want to stand up a little bit and see what exactly we will be doing. I will bring this a little bit closer for us so that you can watch it. Okay, so
This is a pressure cooker?
pressure cooker.
Can you make it without a pressure cooker?
Yes, you can
Okay.
do the same thing in the pan. Okay,
Okay.
it takes just your time, killing time.
Right.
So 1 tablespoon of the cumin seeds, half tablespoon of the ajwain seeds. Now a fistful of the big chunks of the garlic. Okay, and a cinnamon stick. Okay, and now along with that, I'm going to give a nice stir here. Okay, now if you see this, this is nice and caramelized. Okay, so now I'm going to add our spices.
You don't want to burn the
Okay,
garlic.
it's not burning. Okay, 1 spoon of the paprika, 2 spoon of the haldi, turmeric, and 1 spoon of the garam masala. And here I'm going to just put the curry leaves into this as it is. Okay, and I'm going to mix it very well. And now we are going to use the rice and mung balls which are soaked half an hour before. I'm going to put it here into the pan. And I'm going to mix it well.
Right.
And now this is what the dry roasting is, okay? So this is where we are going to roast them very well and properly. Okay. And here I can add a little bit of asafoetida, which is also called it as a hing. It's capturing. Okay, so now this is the time we need to saute. So this is where the kapha work is happening. At the same time, I'm going to boil the water here in the kettle. Okay. Let it boil. And I will saute this well. Today we are going to make the vegetable khichdi. Okay, because you want something solo dish, because you stay alone, and it's good for you to make something clean, easy, effective, and one dish meal. Okay, so yesterday also I tried a little bit one dish meal for you, so that you can start cooking. This is also easy for you. One dish, everything, considering grain and lentil and vegetables and this and that, but mixing and herbs and the proper putting, mixing, oil, all of that is our way. Okay, so you make sure this is not touching your face and burning.
Excuse me.
I have this here. Hold on.
I think I got some spice in
Yes,
my
spices
nose.
goes into the nose very. Whoops.
Yeah.
Spices, right?
Right.
They always do that. So cooking is all about, this exactly cleansing. See, now you are cleansing. Alright, so what I'm going to do here.
So you keep sauteing that,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
and stirring it and all
This
that.
is what I was telling you. When you're cooking, you make sure.
Move it.
Mm-hmm. You want to try once? I want you to try sauteing. Okay? Can you? I will hold this for us so that.
I do this, so.
Yeah, it's not too
I
hard.
do this at home, so.
Yes.
Sauteing is this hot? No.
No, you can hold that.
That's
Oh, that is hot.
right. Everything is
Do you
well
do you
mixed.
smell?
Oh yeah.
Do you smell the herbs? Do you smell all the spices what we put? Little bit.
I smell, trying to distinguish one from the other.
You want to distinguish? You cannot distinguish now
Yeah.
because they are infused into the oil and into the ghee. So you are not going to separate them now. Good. All right. Now the water is boiling. Do you see that water? Now this is the time we can check it out whether this is roasted properly or not. Okay. So this is how it is roasting. 5 to 7 minutes. I hope this is catching in the camera for you.
Okay.
And this is a good place to add the vegetables.
All right. Before the water?
Yeah, and you can add the water and also add the
Okay.
vegetables.
Okay.
So let's see if that reminds and makes you easy to understand. So I'm going to add the water. Okay.
About how much?
Yeah, I will tell you. Okay. So if you want thick, 1:2. If you want a little bit liquidish or semi-soft, 1:3. So 1:2 means 1 cup of rice, half and half, or 1.5 you took, right? If you want hard of it, hard means stipple, then you just do 1:2, 2.5. If you want a little bit mushy, do 1:3. So grains one
Ratio. Okay.
ratio.
Okay.
Okay,
I got it.
you got it. Okay. So I want you to come here and see how much. Okay, come go from that side. I will show you and move it. You see the water? Right. So it's almost the twice of the grains. Okay. If you want more mushy, you do the 3 times. Okay. 3 or 4 liquidish soupy form, 4. Semi-soft, 3. Cooked form, maybe 2, 2.5. But you are not going to cook into the pressure cooker. You are going to cook it into the pan. So it takes more time and more water in the pan. Okay. Now this is a place where I'm going to add our vegetables. You want to add, or can I add?
It's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to put all the vegetables in it.
Alright.
Okay. And now what is the most important factor remained is adding the salt. Salt as per the taste. And I'm adding like 1 tablespoon because we have enough quantity here. time. And this is the place where we make everybody mix together, mix well, make sure everybody's getting connected with the juices of the herbs. Mix it well. And now you can put it a lid here if you don't have a pressure cooker at home. Pressure cooker is just like saving the time a little bit, making it easy for us to do this. Yeah. So this is the kind of, it is going to take a little bit, you have to build a little pressure because the moisture is not steady enough. So let it boil a little bit. As it will start forming some fumes, then it will lock easily because this is a little old.
So if I cook it in a pot, not a pressure cooker.
Yeah, you need, maybe I will go with a
lid. So for how long?
So now this is the time you are putting the lid.
Right.
You have to come in between and check, otherwise it will get burned at the bottom. You always cook on the simmer or medium because you are cooking for only one person.
Right.
So in that case, I will suggest you to do medium and then maybe 15-20 minutes. It takes like nice time. But in the pan, when you're talking about this, I will suggest you stick with 1:4 water and start with that one because you will not until you get it by heart, then you can go to the little bit of harder form, like reduce the water later on. Once you get the grip of how to cook it, it's easy.
Right. No, so medium for 15 minutes in a pan, not a pressure cooker. Pot.
Medium.
And stir it.
Until you feel the texture of the food to be soft. Not like her. Yesterday, you remember when we were cooking the lentil?
Right.
You exactly know what is happening with the lentil, right? The same thing when you will do this, you will know that exactly what is happening, there. And now this is a blessed place. Now these are the one option I'm giving it to you. Either you can do it with plain one vegetable, 2 vegetable. Now you can add a bunch of kale here. You can add a bunch of collard greens here. So whatever the mixture of the combinations you have, depending upon your dosha, depending upon your challenge, depending upon your aim of doing this cleansing or eating properly, weight loss also is one of the factors for us. Not having the skin challenge is another factor for you. So these are the things you need to remember. Okay, my food is going to be more helpful to me and work for me as a medicinal, nourishing, healing factor rather than deteriorating the body factor. Not only the body, again the different aspects of the life. Makes sense? So this is how it will boil in the pan also. This is exactly what it is. It's like a pan. Now I do not have a lid on, right? So I want you to come and see how the bubbles are coming and the grains are getting mixed and this. See the bubbles? So this is the same way you will be doing this with this. Like this. Right? So there is the same thing happening here also. Okay.
Boil.
And now I will teach you another approach of making the Indian salad.
Right.
Not the Indian salad, Ayurvedic salad. Let's talk it as a Ayurvedic salad, okay?
So when you cook this with the vegetables this size, and then when you eat it, you just eat it. You don't
Everything
have to.
You mix it, you bring it into a plate.
Okay, so you don't have to mush up the vegetables. You can eat them.
No.
Okay.
Yes, I don't like mushy.
No.
That's why I kept the crunch.
Right.
I like the big so that it will not be too soggy, too mushy, too soft. We are not kids, right?
So you can eat the whole.
Yes, like the way we do the roasted vegetables. Yes. Like we do the baking many times, right? Roasting and baking and all of that. So this is exactly what the pan cooking is, okay? I will catch this for you on the camera and then I will put the lid on for us.
So if you use a pressure cooker, how long does it take then?
2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so this is how it looks like. And then I'm going to put the lid on now as it has a nice pressure in it. See, it locked now easily. See? Because this is a little old from India, so I'm saving it. Okay, so now I'm going to cook it. Until it is getting cooked, I will clean up the beetroot for us and we'll cook some of the salad with beetroot.
Oh, I like beets.
You like beets, and that's what I thought, that's what I bought it for you, like the beets part of it. So I will just clean up. You can have a seat until I clean up. No problem. So we'll do the beet koshimir, okay? So I'm going to remove all the peel it
Your
properly.
hands are going to turn red.
Oh, yeah, and then I'm going to massage on you with my red hands. Scary.
It's not Halloween.
It's not Halloween. It's a Christmas time.
Yeah. While you're doing that, do you make your own garam masala or do you buy?
Everything. From scratch. It's not too hard. It is easy. It just time consuming.
Well, the proportions of spices that you put in.
Yeah.
I have some of those spice dishes at home.
Oh,
They're not as big as those, but I have some.
okay. So I will grate this for us, or maybe I will make a chunks of this. What kind of texture you would like to have?
If it's raw, probably grated, but I'm not sure.
No, I'm going to steam it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going, as this is a winter, no options of us
Okay.
talking about the raw stuff, okay?
Right.
Because the more we practice, the more we stay with Ayurveda, and then more we stay with the Ayurveda, the more we stay with the concept of the health. I will take
So
this.
it can be either
It
steamed
can-
or
Cooked. Yeah, steamed or cooked. So. So khichdi is one mono diet, also solo diet, mono diet with all the things in it. And now we will do the sorted the cute form of Indian salad cooked one. Okay, so here is the very wonderful opportunity for you to understand the logics of Ayurveda for everything. Never, that's what you're learning for your body type, okay? Your main aim is to follow as much as you can so that your health, wellness, your preventative approach, I'll bring the camera for us so that it will catch up. Okay, you stay there.
Okay.
So this is a beetroot, peeled beetroot, and we are making some cubes of it. Okay.
So you do whole beet.
Yes. You know, Costco sells this boiled beets. You know. If that is easy for you, it's a preserved and packaged and that, but.
I have some of that at home actually. Haven't tasted it yet. See if it's any good.
Okay. So the approach of winter time is like body always. Winter is more like what kind of weather we have here, right? So kind of it is a more like a cooling factor, seen very easily, right? So
Ooh, that thing.
Yes, I'm going to put it on the steamer, that one. Otherwise it will burn and cut
Sounds
it.
like it's going to blow up.
Yeah. No, it will not. Okay. Now this is getting cooked, so I'm doing it more like a steamer form of it. Okay? So it is coming like this. And now, as you have the challenge with your osteoarthritis, you need to be very careful with such kind of cutting and chopping. I don't know, maybe you can use your chopper, your grater, your food processor. Your food processor.
I have good knives.
No, but this is very hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard. So this has a very sharp edge. This is the Indian one. But I like some. I'm not used to the bigger one, like using the chef size. It doesn't suit me. I will cut myself and then I will be in more problem, because my hands works a lot. And another thing what Ayurvedically we see about these things is like, cutting, chopping, mixing, doing all these things increases the things very easily. So the bigger size, it will taste different. Greater size, it will taste different. Cube size, it will taste different, right? Because the juices are going to go around it, right? So what I'm going to do, I will show you. I'm just going to warm a little bit more water. Give me a second. I will take this into the, and I will add the hot water here, okay? And then I will boil this for 5 to 7 minutes, okay? So I'm putting the boiled water. So I will get some of the things ready for our Indian Ayurvedic Salad. Okay. So I'm going to have some green chilies. I will remove. Oh. Okay, it's getting.
Chilies.
Yeah. So I will have 2 chilies. I will remove the same here. I will remove the seeds and blend it. You can replace this with the black pepper. You can just use the half teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of the black pepper, whatever the taste you like, okay? But I'm so used to this concept that this is good for you also with your swallowing and with your problem. But if you prefer using the black pepper, then you can definitely use the black pepper. Okay? Now for the cooking the chili, I'm going to use a fistful of cilantro here. Okay, and I will wash it. This is from my garden. It's all fresh. So I'm going to cut it. Okay. And now I like some of the peanuts. That's why I have some of the peanuts. So this is what the beetroot is here, and I'm going to put the hot water, and I'm going to cook it for 5 minutes, okay? And then I will check the texture.
So you're boiling it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm cooking it.
Right.
I do not want too mushy. I like to again
Chew.
chew, bring them up. Okay. So this is the one way of doing this. Now I will cut one of the cucumber breast just to give it a good texture and color and everything for our Ayurvedic salad. Okay.
So that is
Baby cucumbers. Okay. I do have a bitter melon, I will show you. But that is very good for you actually.
I know.
Always get at least a 1 pound of cucumber, bitter melon every week. Every week. Okay.
Where do you buy that?
Asian stores, any Asian store, Indian store.
If you find an Asian store. Is there one here?
Yeah.
Where? I don't think there's one in Salisbury.
Salisbury, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find. I think
Well,
there is.
There is? Okay.
Singapore is mostly far for you?
It's not that far.
How far?
15 miles.
15 miles?
Yeah.
Then
We have a lot of, we have Thai and Vietnamese restaurants in Salisbury, so I don't know where they get their stuff. But.
I will have a
Onion.
piece of onion, okay? Just to show you different variations, okay? Just to make you aware of comfortable with the vegetables, okay? Okay, so this is just the variations for you, okay? Now we will go other side and we will make some heat so that the salad will get absorbed properly in the body and so that the salad will be more healthy for us for the absorption purpose, okay? So this is all getting ready. We'll go into this side where we are doing the cleansing detox food for your Panchakarma program. Until then, what I will do, I will take these things a little bit. So these are the peanuts. They were dry peanuts, fully dry peanuts. Yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
So I'm going to, and I boil them in the water.
So you buy the peanuts
buy the
in
dry,
the shell, and then you boil them.
You boil the water like this in a pan. You know, like the way I told you how to boil the water. And then you do that boiling water, you add the peanuts in the boiled water. And then you let it boil, cook for 8 to 10 minutes. And you add a little bit of like nice salt here. So for this much amount, I added at least a tablespoon of salt. So it can penetrate through the skin and absorb into the peanuts. Okay. So now this is on the steamer. If you see this thing, you said it looks like it's going to blow.
No, it's the sound, yeah.
So now it's on the steamer, okay? So now it is almost cooked. What I'm going to do, make sure it will have on a very low low heat now. Okay? Let me get. You want to try too?
Well, I can do some peanuts, yeah.
You want to do it?
Well, I can, yes, sure.
Okay. You know, if you want to. Here you go, hold it.
Alright.
There you go, I will give you a few. Are you sure your hands will be okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because this is a good exercise for you also.
Where do you want me to put them after they're out of the shell? How many should I do?
I just want to see that how you are holding and this. I will do the rest. Yeah, just more. Just hold it in your hands. I will keep it next to you.
Okay.
There you go.
There.
Keep it inside. Yeah.
Oops, come back.
So see, Doc, this is getting boiled, okay? Now I'm going to use a fork just to make sure I don't want it mushy, right?
Right.
I just need enough warm so that it can be chewed well. So it's not, see, it's very hard.
Yeah.
So let it cook for another few more minutes, okay? Once it will start penetrating, okay, then it is a good, see? So see, it's not going easily, see? So I want it to go easily.
Right.
Okay, so this is not cooked. And then we will use some of the peanuts. You can use here what are the other seeds I told you depending upon your problems.
Sesame seed.
Sesame and
almonds.
Yes.
And
so almonds. Okay, not only almonds.
Right.
And you know how to what to do with the almonds exactly now. Okay. Change the direction of the camera. If I change the direction of the camera, it's not going to cover the whole thing. Sorry guys, I cannot change the direction of the camera because this is a detox and wellness program going on, and we are teaching our client who is going through certain challenges, and this is practical teaching in person, but I'm recording this so that you all can understand the concepts of Ayurveda. I think if you can shift your phone, maybe you can change it easily and see it. I really don't know the technical part of it. But yeah, I totally understand. If I change the direction, it will not capture my whole kitchen. So that's the problem. That's why I don't change the direction. I hope you all understand.
Very well. Okay, how many? Is that enough? Or you want more?
That's good. So you're comfortable doing that?
Oh,
so
sure.
this is something, if you like this,
Hand
maybe,
exercise.
Yeah, hand exercise for our osteoarthritis, right? So,
oh, you're boiling. The beets are boiling.
yes. Now let's check how it is coming up, okay? Yes. Now it's penetrated. 2 more minutes, that's it. What I will do, I will just cover up the lid, okay, just for a minute. Okay. Beet is a laxative.
Oh.
It's a nice laxative, but it is it's not good in people where they have a low digestion. Okay, so what you are doing, see how you are helping your body now? How you are going to eat it properly so that it will not bother your problems. Okay, that's the main reason of doing this whole concept of Ayurvedic cooking for you. Okay. Okay, so now is the time for us to give this a nice tadka. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Okay, this is done. But this is very, this detox khichdi, I have cooked maybe thousands of times until now, so I know it is done, but with my heart, with my soul. But in home, when the texture is soft and mushy, we'll open it so that you can feel the texture, okay? I will turn it off and I will let it sit because the gas is still hot, right? It is nice and hot, so it will cook again for another minute or 2 or 3, okay? So now I'm turning this off for us. Because our bits are soft, they're not hard now. They're soft and tender now for us to use. Okay, so here it goes. I will catch up this for you. So this is boiled beets. We are going to strain and preserve the water. Don't throw the water. Okay. You can drink as it is. But now we are making the Indian salad or Cumin or the Ayurvedic approach of eating the salad form. This is what you are learning today. So I'm going to strain the water. Okay, and then we will be adding all of these things. This is chili, onion, cucumber and cilantro with lots and lots and lots of peanuts boiled. Okay, so here it goes, how you are going to do it. And these recordings will be on our YouTube. If you would like to go again and look and learn, you can definitely do that. So we'll make some tadka out of it, okay? So I'll put this out. And this. Okay. So I'll show you what I need.
The strainer.
Yes. No strainer.
Or just say
Just of water.
Just pour it off.
Yes. So I will do the water out now. And you can
All
use,
on your floor.
you can use this
You want me to hold the bowl?
any other time, okay?
So do you just drink it plain, or do you use it for something else? Or
You can use it for something else. You can drink it as a water. Because this is a boiled water too, if you see this.
yeah.
Or you can cook the grains with it again.
Ah,
So since you do not throw anything, I will do that, dog, don't worry.
well, I'll just step in it. So.
Thank you. Yeah, it's all red. Red like a horror movie. So this is the water. You can use this water for any other cooking, drinking, whatever. You can add some black pepper and lime here, and you can drink it. And a little bit of your favorite salt. You remember? Your salt.
Lime, salt.
All right. So now I will make some things with it. Very simple. I will add some of the oil. Which oil do you want today? Can we take some of the grapeseed oil or peanut oil, or what do you want?
Let's do peanut oil. We have peanuts.
You have peanuts, so let's do the peanut oil. So this is the peanut oil. These are the roasted peanuts, organic. You can use it. And I'm going to put a tablespoon of oil here, okay?
So you're going to saute all the vegetables?
No.
No.
Today, this is a different variation. I'm going to show it to you so that you can make some kind of salad like this in a bigger form, and you can eat and satisfy your salad concept. That's the main thing of teaching this today. So, now here we are going to add some of the dry spices, okay? Now the oil is nice and warm. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of mustard seeds here, and 1/4 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, okay? Fenugreek.
Let me see those seeds.
These are here. Fenugreek is like this, okay guys? If you do not know fenugreek, this is the fenugreek, okay? This is fenugreek. Now this is hot and oily, nice and this, cracking and popping, everything is happening here. I'm going to add a teaspoon of the turmeric.
Turmeric, yeah.
Okay, 1 teaspoon. And we have chilies here. So this chilies is going to go as, you have to be a little careful when you are using the chilies. And I'm going to mix it well. Okay? Now I want you to, I'm so used to cooking, but you don't do that, okay? Now I want you to add 1 pinch of this.
Okay.
Go.
Asafoetida?
Yeah, 1 pinch, okay? So not too much because it smells bad if it is too much. So do the 1 pinch. Do it here so that you will know it. Put it.
Is that enough? More?
Yeah, twice of that. Here you go. Okay, it's hot. You have to be careful. Okay. So now look at me how I do it. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to get the
Yes.
amount. That was
Yes.
more. You put
It's
more in.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have seen my clients doing when I say do something, even the quantity of the salt is like a pinch. The food is too much and the quantity of the salt is like pinch. So I have to make them, okay, a little more, taste the food, see the taste, and see whether it helps you to understand. Okay, now this is cooked well. You see this?
Yeah.
This is called it as a tadka, okay? So these are like hot spices. You're using it instead of the green chili. You can use perfectly fine. Give me a second.
So
Like see, this is a black pepper, okay? I will use both. Just to show you, okay? But you can use one, whatever you have available. And now I'm turning this off the thing, and I'm going to wait, cover the lid, okay? Now our thing is here. What we are going to do here is like this is our boiled. I want you to try it and see if the texture is good enough. Good?
It's still crunchy, but
It's
not
crunchy.
hard.
It's not hard. It's going to be easy when you are eating. You chew it properly, very well. Now I'm going to mix our peanuts. So peanuts are going in.
Peanuts into the beets.
Yeah. This is I have the boiled peanuts, that's why I'm using this. But you can do this thing. Okay, so this is a roasted peanut powder. So I'm going to put a like just to show you. Okay, a variation of this. All right. Got it? Now what is the most important thing we are forgetting here, which gives the taste to the food and which is a digestive agent?
Salt.
Salt. So I'm salt to the taste. So I'm adding like 1 teaspoon of the salt here. And now I'm going to mix all the things together. Okay? So we have cucumber going in, cilantro going in, onion going in. Okay? So all the things are in. And now this thing is getting mixed very well. So you mix it very well. Just bring it in a big container, okay?
Yeah.
So we can mix it with the hand easily, with the spoon easily. Okay? So this is what it is going to go on top of it. Okay?
Add sauce. So that's the dressing.
And this is what the dressing is. And this is the way I would like, as you are so crazy about the salad concept, I think this is the way I would like you to eat. Okay? Nicely using some heat. Okay? You know the heat, we learned a lot of food contents, combinations, what is good for your health and wellness, what you should eat more, what you should not eat more. So I'm going to use this a little bit of water just to clean up the pan. Okay? And give it a little bit of liquid sauce. Okay? Make sense? So this is your...
That looks good.
That looks good. So this is how it looks, your Indian salad, Ayurvedic approach of eating the raw stuff with the proper attention, mindfulness, with the consciousness, what you are feeding to the body, where you are, and your prakriti and vikruti of the body at the present moment. I would like you to test it. Take it on your hand.
Okay.
Like this. This is a testing part. Love you.
It's good.
I will give you the tissue.
No, I have yellow hair. I can use this.
Okay.
Okay, this
You see this? So how is it?
very good.
Very good. So this salad is preferable to you. What is missing here? Well, squeeze half lime juice. 1 to 2 teaspoon of lime juice is awesome here.
Yeah.
Or after it cools off, okay, you can add 2 tablespoon of the yogurt here, what we made yesterday's learning.
Yeah.
Okay, You want to see your yesterday's yogurt?
Yeah.
You want to see it, how it is coming up? I really don't know. Okay, let's see, because the weather was not really cooperative yesterday. Okay, so let's see.
It might
Oh,
not
this
be
is so
ready.
yummy.
It is. So chances are I'm not going to eat that in one sitting.
Yeah.
Can I save it in the refrigerator?
If you make it in a day,
Eat it
morning to the evening, you can eat very well.
in.
If you cook it in a larger amount for 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
Ayurvedically, no.
Mm-hmm.
In America, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're always busy with cooking and cleaning. So if you want to make for a day or two as your convenience and this, don't ask me Ayurvedically now.
Right.
Because you know the concept
Right.
of Sattva, Raja, Tama.
Yeah,
You know
right.
the concept of Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. You know the concepts of other things, right?
Right.
Now let's check it out how this buddy is doing. Until then we will make one tea. Okay? So any questions until now, Doc? Are you good?
Yeah,
with
I
your
am.
salad concept?
Yes, that's
Happy?
very good. Tasty.
Happy?
No, I need
With
to.
your
Yes,
salad?
I need to get. I need to
Don't
buy
get
some
your
things.
salad, okay? The way you eat the salad.
Yeah.
You need something like this with a healthy approach, with the good combinations. And this is the place. See, you can use this. You can use.
What?
So these are
cashew.
these are raw cashews. These are
Hemp seed,
hemp seeds,
sesame seed.
right? Then you can add a tablespoon of raisins here, or you can add almonds, tablespoon or two. So this is your place to add all of these things for you, for your things. Also you can add some craisins, some raisins, some cranberries, dried one. So this is a place where you can add a tablespoon, teaspoon,
Small
sesame seeds. You can make it as rich as healthy, because your problem is with the bones. And sesame seeds are very good for our bone nourishment as per Ayurveda. Okay, so these are the seeds you can use to enhance your quality of the bone tissue in the joints. Yes, because you have a joint pain, osteoarthritis, pain all over the body. So sesame is a good choice of this. Anything which has a hard shell. What is it?
Hard shell, huh?
What is it? Give me an example. Hard shell fruit.
Almonds,
Okay.
walnuts, peanuts. Are they considered hard shell or no? Peanuts are hard shell or no? They're not really.
I will appreciate if you say apricot, walnuts.
Okay. Walnuts and
Absolutely,
and
walnuts are
almonds.
always, yes.
Walnuts, almonds.
And here again you can add a teaspoon of this on top of it.
What's that?
Fennel seeds. I'm just
Fennel
giving
seeds,
you
okay.
the examples how Ayurvedically you can make your body detox for your challenges which you are suffering, and how you can help yourself through the food concept. As food is good, everything is good. Food is wrong, everything is no use. Does that make a sense? So that is the second thing. What I
So are
will-
you going to look at the yogurt or no?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to show you.
Oh, it's resting in the oven.
Yes.
Is it cooked? Is it soupy?
Yeah, let's see, because yesterday's temperature was little down and I didn't know. I'm just opening now. So let's see how it is coming. Okay. Yesterday you learned how to make it. Okay. You have a culture and everything. You want to come and see? You want to touch and feel it? Oh wow. Go. Let me catch up your reaction with it. Okay. So
Should I?
no, don't mix everything. Just put it in one corner and see the texture. It's a little bit liquidish.
It's watery.
A little bit, just a little bit. If you keep this in this one, in winter, it will happen in 4 hours because it maintains the temperature here in this one. Okay?
Yeah.
But now I want you to try half teaspoon and see the taste. Eat half teaspoon and see. It's not that bad yet. It is good.
It's got some
Yes, you want to show
curds
it?
in it. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's still a little watery. I got it.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, not in the camera. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You can try it.
It's a little bit sour.
Little bit sour
But
because
not-
it's fresh.
Yeah, it's still sweet from the milk that
Yes.
was boiled.
Yes.
But the texture is still a little runny for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not hard yet because yesterday's temperature was not
Right.
that cooperative too. And maybe I didn't put it in the oven and put the light on for the
Right.
winter. In the winter, you need a heat to make it, right? So
Right.
if I keep it in the yogurt maker, it will happen very airtight place.
Right.
This is not also airtight. I forgot to turn on the light. So if you turn on the light in the oven, that will be okay. And now let's check it out. This one. So now another thing. What would you like to learn? One vegetable. How to make the vegetable?
Yeah. I liked
Crunch.
the crunchy stuff you made with the
Cauliflower.
rice.
Oh, you want to do that?
It had
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
That.
Let's do it. Okay.
And,
I know.
well, I know how to do steamed vegetables. And
You know
that
how
kind
to
of-
do that,
Yeah.
right? So you will be okay with it.
Yeah.
Give to me.
I can use that later if you
I will
want.
keep it here. Okay. So we will make the one kind of a snacking kind of thing, a good snacking or a healthy snacking, because as one of our consecutive factor in your case is repetitive eating is a major cause of forming the ama in the body. Okay, so that's called it as a adheshana. Adheshana means you are eating every 2 hours, often. Every you are eating constantly within few hours. Okay, so I see, Doc. I am putting this in sun now.
In the sun.
So now I will have sun for another 3-4 hours here on this table. So they will be happy. Okay. So the major reason of this is so tempting.
I know.
It's so tempting.
I didn't eat breakfast this morning.
You want to eat a little bit? You want to try?
Or do you want to wait till after, or what?
We're done. In half an hour, you will be eating
Okay.
just a half an hour. Let it mix well
I
and
can wait
let
a
all
half
the
an hour.
juices mix it properly. I will do that.
I can wait a half an hour.
Yeah?
That's fine.
Okay, perfect. Until then, I will make your third important thing that you like. Okay, so we'll make one small. I'll take
You use a lot of pans, don't you?
I am so busy. So busy. Making, cooking, doing therapies, treating, all of that. I will take a bigger container. Bigger. No. If I do the bigger, you might not be able to see it. So let me do it in the pan and okay? So that it will capture for you. Okay? So yeah. So we'll make that snacking thing which you like. So I'm going to just turn this on and I will get the material ready for us. Okay? So what I need, some of the dry roasting stuff for that. Okay? So
Get out of the way.
no, you're perfectly fine. Don't worry. I am not getting the handyman to come and put this on. No handyman available. I was looking for my peanuts. I couldn't find them. Let me give me a second. It's somewhere. I kept it. I boiled these. I will be right back. I have to go into my main pantry to get them.
She's looking for ingredients. She'll be back. I'm telling your video, we're not done yet. She's going to collect ingredients.
I am coming. I found them. So this is from the millets, okay? So these are the two things. Maybe we will be using this makhana or we will be using the rice flakes. You can do the same thing with the both, okay? Just optional, I'm showing it to you.
Okay, rice.
We'll use some of the nuts so that it can be more helpful. Now this is ready, okay?
So you're putting, those are what, peanuts and cashews?
Peanuts and cashews. So the base is going to be with some dry spices here, okay? So this is called it as a plain chuda, okay? But snacking for you with the good stuff.
When I had it the last week, it was very spicy, which was good.
Yes, this is called it as a rice flakes, murmura, okay? And we're going to make some chudas out of it. So can I use some green chili into this one, or you want me to use just paprika? Just use paprika?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the paprika so that you will have it at home and you will make it for sure. Okay. And then I'm going to use some salt.
Turmeric?
Yes, ma'am. Good job. And what else?
What else was in there? Let's see.
Cumin and coriander powder for this. Turmeric. Paprika. Let's put this all together here. Okay.
Those are powders. Though,
Yeah.
not
So,
seeds.
very important. I'm going to use some of the herbs here. And here you can use the dry leaves of the bay leaf. So this is just preserved. Yeah, this is preserved from the summertime. I save them like this, you know. So, and if you don't have it, don't worry. Okay? Don't wait for it. If you have in the parsley dried one or something oregano dried one, just use that parsley or oregano dried one. Okay? It will give the different flavor.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to use the safflower oil for making this. You can use any oil. You want the grapeseed or this?
Sunflower
Sunflower, safflower.
Okay. Sunflower's fine.
Yeah. Or you can use the peanut oil, or you can use grapeseed oil. Okay. So now I'm waiting for this to get nice and warm. Okay. I want you to come a little closer so that because this goes very fast, you have to keep everything ready. And look at this. Observe this. No, it will not fall. Okay. This is all ready. Here you go. Here you go. I want you to try.
Here.
Yeah. Here you go, ma'am. I want you to try the texture and tell me. Try that. And this is all ready for you, okay? So now if you need mushy, more water. This is a perfect texture for using the teeth.
It's pretty soft.
Soft, right? This is exactly what you need. No mushy, nothing, okay? So perfect. Good enough?
Yes.
So this is, you can make something like this. You can save for Ayurvedically, no. Sattvically, no. But you can just figure it out how you want to help yourself more with the cooking concept. Because I see the bigger challenge most of the time. Let me explain this. So most of the time our challenges are, life is hectic. We are busy, working too much work, stress, busy schedules, and all of that. Keeps us away from doing anything what we would like to do for ourselves. Here is the something you can do and see morning to evening or one of the day, kind of that kind of concept. Okay. So here, this is nice and warm. I can feel the warmth. I'm going to just add a cumin seeds, a teaspoon of cumin seeds here, and I'm going to add all these dry ingredients: peanuts, cashews, and this is a dry leaves. Dry leaves of the curry. I'm just going to break it and use it. Okay, and now this is the perfect place to add the paprika 1 teaspoon and turmeric 1 teaspoon, and I'm just going to dump this on top of it. Okay, and now this is the time I'm going to add the cumin coriander powder 1 tablespoon, and I will mix it. Weight loss. Okay, and this is dried parsley or oregano, but you have to put it in the oil. Okay, like the way we are doing it. I'm going to add the salt as it is going to cook very fast. Salt very less in these dishes. Okay, but you can save this for 2-3 days or 1 week. It will stay good. You don't have to put it in the freeze. It stays good outside. I'm going to use 2 of these things, and I'm going to mix it like this. Okay. And I'm going to just make sure here the spice and everything is good or not. So check it out. This is not cooked. Look and feel the texture as it is not cooked, and you will see the texture later on. Okay. I'm just going to put it in. Okay. So it's almost like a 2 tablespoons of oil here. Garlic is another good option to go with. I love garlic, but we used garlic already.
Yeah, I thought you had the garlic little pieces.
Yes, I did that. Yes, but you know now how to use the garlic, right? So here the thing is like when you are going to do this, you put the oil along with before the peanuts and everything.
Oil, garlic.
Got it? Because it has to be caramelized properly before we add the.
Not burned.
Yes, ma'am.
Burned garlic is awful.
And I can use some sesame. Let me get this. See? So now this is a white sesame seeds. Okay. So I will add a tablespoon of this. Okay. And this is a poppy seeds. Poppy seeds.
Poppy seeds?
Got it?
I'm going to have to invest in buying all this stuff.
Yes, it's all about cooking for healthy, okay? See now, if you do not mix it, it will start burning. So it will be very quick when you are mixing. This is very, you need less heat when you are cooking this. So see, for our weight loss thing, the herbs which I gave it to you, the body work what we are doing, the therapies what you are doing on the physical body, then the therapies what we are doing for our mind, the yogasanas, the mantras, the chants, the seed mantras, then the practices what we are doing in the afternoon session today. That all, but this is the major, physical. We have a 200% challenge on the physical level. So let's work out on the physical through the diet, through the lifestyle, and then you go mental and this. I think you are the best. because you yourself is a neurologist, you yourself is a pathologist. 2 MDs, I have never met anyone in my life yet who has 2 MDs. I was like, God bless you.
1 MD, 2 residencies.
My gosh, you are so good. But this is how Ayurvedically we see for neurology. For the food plays very important role. So specifically the diet supposed to have some good fat, some good this, good of that. Everything has to go because this is going as an intelligence in the body. What is these herbs are bringing for us is like a lot of intelligence. Okay, so you can replace the same thing with makhana. This is a millet. It's coming from the millet.
Okay, it says lotus seeds on
Yes,
it?
lotus seeds.
Okay.
There is a proper process. There is another one which comes from the millet. It looks a little bit different. Baby, like this size, but kind of shape like that, and it has edges. So that comes from the millet.
So where do you get that
Everything you will
stuff?
find this in the Indian store. Okay. So I have my friend's store. I will let you know. I will give you. Just go there and ask them if you are confused. Now I'm going to check the texture. Let's see the texture whether it changed a little bit. Okay. What happened now?
It's
You
a
see that?
little crunchier.
Right? Perfect. Good observation. Now let's mix it well. Now this is the end part. Okay. So as you see the texture, the crunch is there. Okay. I'm going to just put these away. We don't need. Do you want some more salt into it, or this is good enough? Pretty good amount, right? Okay, good. So I'm going to put all these things away from us. So you can have a sit down.
Turn the heat off.
Yeah. So now this is the time we turn it off, and again it is going to cook for a minute or two as the pot is very, very hot.
Carry over cooking.
Carry over cooking.
That's what it's called.
Try it. It's hot, okay? Yummy. How many minutes? 5 minutes cooking? 10 minutes cooking? Whole cooking is like 2 hours. If you do this, at least half an hour every day for yourself, one of the dish, cooking good, eating good, doing good, you will be more healthy next time when I will see you. After our this 14 days of cleansing work. After 14 days, you will practice everything what we learned. From the first day to the last day. Then you are going to do all of this. Yesterday's, today's, the variations, the what we talked, the grains, the food. I gave you everything.
Right.
I gave you grains, I gave you vegetables, I gave you different
Fruit.
fruits, what to use, what not to use, how to use, the combinations. All of that you know better now, right?
Yes.
So you're confident now
great.
of cooking your stuff, right?
So this does not need to be refrigerated, and it can
No,
sit
it
out.
can say into the pantry. Let it cool off fully. There should not be a heat. Okay, and once it is perfectly cold, normal temperature, no heat. I will show you a container. Anything which has a airtight, you can save it. This, let it cool off, and then you put it and press it properly. As it has a lock and press it into it, it will stay good. If it has a loose end, it will be soggy, or it will not have that crunch what you are waiting for and looking for. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Any other questions, Doc?
No.
Pretty good. No questions? Okay, let me make some tea for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Happy?
Yes.
Confident?
Yeah, I know how to do this stuff. It's the combination of
combinations.
spices.
That's where the Ayurvedic concept comes in, that compatible food and incompatible food is the key of health. Okay, what you should mix, what you should not mix, what are the things you should add. You should do proper combinations. That's where the challenge, the biggest challenge is the mixing of the food.
Right.
And many people do wrong things there. The mixing of the food. Okay. And if you have all these things at home, it's so easy to cook. Okay.
Yeah, I have to obviously go buy some things.
It's okay. It's not too hard. Oh, whatever you have in at home, you can just start with that one. No worries. All right. So let's make a last one. A little bit of ginger tea, and then we'll go down for your session. Okay. So time to make some tea. You want to repeat how we made it yesterday? Can I check your memory?
Oh, have I looked? I haven't.
Just close your eyes and remember. Try to remember it. Don't worry. See, when I went to the school here in North Carolina, my teacher was a southern guy, like the person who talks in the southern tone. And I came from New York, before New York, California, before that, India. The first 2 months in the school, I used to just sit and look at my teacher. I could not
understand him.
Could not understand. I do not know what he's talking, but I just know my books in front and I can guess, oh, he might be talking this, he might be talking this. And I was like, and he used to talk like the way Pauladin does. Like the big words, like the specific way of talking, right? And I was like, my goodness. What can I do? I was like, okay.
All right. 2 cups hot water.
Yeah, good job. I'm looking for my kettle. Kettle is here. Okay. So we will have a water first.
Ginger. You use grated ginger paste, right?
Yeah. So ginger. It's a fresh ginger.
Tablespoon. Yeah.
Let me have it. I think I left it inside.
Take it out of the fridge.
Yes. Just let me see. Now you know it, so it's not that hard to remember. And we did it yesterday a lot. So I'm going to put a
big spoonful of grated ginger.
Grated ginger, right? And then I'll
fennel. You said you had fennel yesterday. Are you going to use fennel again?
Yes, here you go. Good job.
I'm reading it. I'm cheating.
No worries. So, fennel.
And the cinnamon stick.
Good job.
Crunched up.
Okay. So this is our cinnamon. We'll be using cinnamon.
And I'm not sure I wrote down Tulsi.
Tulsi leaves.
But that's
optional. As you, I'm getting the Tulsi from my garden. Right here. Green Tulsi, dried Tulsi.
So what is it in English?
Ossimum sancta, holy basil. So this is the Tulsi leaves and this is dried Tulsi leaves. I'm just going to put this.
So if you don't have that,
just replace with holy basil, maybe if you have it.
Regular basil?
Regular basil.
Okay.
But it's not the same thing, but it's a cousin family.
Right. Dried. You can get dried basil
Yes,
in the
yes.
grocery store. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the mix it.
Boil and strain.
Yes. How many percent?
Reduced by half.
Thank you.
Mhm.
What do you call that?
Decoction.
Yes. You call it decoction. Okay, your tea is ready. Today we will just boil just to show you. But now you know how to make the tea, so that's not the case after his learning. Now I will stop this as this is boiling.
I see you're using your other closet as a pantry too.
Oh my gosh. We, as an Indian, I have everything as an Indian. As a American kids, I have everything as an American. Then as a, we like to eat Mexican, Chinese, everything, right? So every culture food I can find it. Because kids, they will ask for, can we do this? Can we do this? Yes, baby, we can do it. Let's go. Let's do it. Like that.
So are your children vegetarians also?
We didn't say anything. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I think at one of my Mexican friend's house, my elder one tried something, and he coughed and he vomited. So he felt like it didn't suit him.
Yeah.
I agree with him. And my little one once he ate something in school, pizza when he was a baby, pepperoni pizza or something. He ate and he was not very happy. He vomited after that, and he felt like, okay, I think it doesn't suit me. We never said no to that. It's just like we don't eat, so they observe what we are eating. They didn't pick it up. And I don't say anything.
But when they go to their friend's house or their...
Yeah, I don't see them eating. Nothing influences them yet. I hope they will stick to their roots. If not, they will learn. Not now, but later in their age and later in their life when they have problems and challenges. Like you know now the importance of the food because you yourself is a doctor and you know why food is so important for us, why food is a medicine. And I like the Hippocrates oath. Like he said beautifully. Like I use it 100 times in my lectures, in my conference call or anything. It's such a beautiful and effective sentence what he has told us.
Yeah, too bad they don't teach it in medical school.
But he was a medical doctor, right?
Yeah, but they don't teach nutrition in medical schools.
But then why did he say this to all of us?
I don't know. You tell me. Why don't they teach nutrition in medical school?
This is what we learn from the... We learn first year all only principles. Principles. The things which you see and the things which you do not see. For example, lime. Right? When you eat the lime, it is sweet in the taste, sour in the mouth. But the vipaka of the lime, the post-digestive effect of the lime, is sweet. So that's why in Indian dishes, if you see, there is always a cube of the lime. It's like because you understand the lime here, but you don't see the lime here, right? So there are certain principles you learn, certain you use the smartness, certain you learn because it is observed 100 this times, and Ayurveda is all about observed and return, observed and return, observed and return. So it goes 100% good towards the health. It's not practiced on the pigs or monkeys or laboratory or it's all about what you taught me. I'm teaching it to the next person. So the first person cannot be wrong because he is very close to the nature. So that's the teachings of yoga and Ayurveda, like a Guru Shishya Parampara. That's what we call it as. Your tea is ready. You want me to strain it?
Okay. For my thermos, are we going to drink it now?
Now, in the office.
Okay.
Okay. So now you walk slowly. I will get the tea for you downstairs.
So just go out.
Yes. Very slowly, okay? Take your stuff, go down, and I will see you downstairs. Okay?
Okay.
And I will be there. I think the door is open. Yes, I will do that. Yes, ma'am. Just keep the bag. Yeah.
You have one of my empty containers somewhere.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here's the
Thank you.
container.
Yeah. Door is unlocked? Yes, I will do that. Thank you. So friends, this is Aruna Patki, doctor of Ayurvedic medicine, a yoga teacher, a healer, a Panchakarma specialist, and an integrative bodywork therapist, a nationally recognized, a nationally certified NCBTMB therapist, as well as LMBT. I am here to share the wisdom of Ayurveda and yoga for your health and wellness. This client whom I was teaching today has osteoarthritis, 200% pain in the body, joint pain, cannot walk, 5 to 7 steps she can walk only, and her weight is 250 pounds. And this is the 7th or 8th day today. She lost almost 6 pounds, and we are working on her mobility, joints, and all the things what she's supposed to practice on daily basis, because at this present her walking mobility or her body posture or her range of motion, her movements, they're so restricted. There is so much tiredness, fatigue, along with the weight concept. So we are learning what is best for her challenges. Ayurveda is all about you, your constitution, and your current condition in the body, which is called it as the imbalances in the body, known as a Vikruti concept in Ayurveda. I hope you understand all of this. This is once again Aruna Patki. These videos are going to be on my YouTube channel for them, but you can also watch and learn from it. Thank you so much. Namaste.